Hi, my name is Dell, and welcome to Comic Snacks. I'm going to show you this big stack of comic books I got for $2 each. I do have a couple comic books at the end that are worth a little bit more. I got those at half off. But let's start off with the $2 comic books. So let's start off with Bob's Burgers #1. This is the minor key. This is the premiere issue. And then we have Fantastic Four 236, the newsstand. Then we have Fantastic Four number 240. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Luna Maximoff, who is the daughter of Quicksilver and Crystal from the Inhumans. And it was interesting because she was actually born human, but later on was exposed to the Terrigon Mist and got superpowers. Then I picked up Spawn #1. This is a blank cover, as well as Red Sonja, Hell Sonja #1, another blank cover. Then we have Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, number 183. This is a minor key. This is the first battle between Daredevil and the Punisher. This is Detective Comics number 356. This is the first appearance of the Outsider, who later on is revealed to be Alfred. I picked up The Thing #1. This is a newsstand, and this is a minor key. This is the origin of Ben Grimm. And then I picked up War Stories Combat. I have no idea what number this is, but this has got a great cover of the Marines at Iwo Jima. I actually love this cover. And then Submariner #9. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Set and the Serpent Crown. And this is the Eternals #8. This is a minor key. This has two first appearances. The first one is by Ransack the Reject, who is a deviant who looks normal because he has no mutations, but he is a deviant. And the second deviant that is first appears is Carcass. And this is the Eternals #4. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Gamaman the Gatherer. I think I butchered that. And then this is Fantastic Four number 273. This is another minor key. This is the first appearance of Nathaniel Richards. And this is the origin of Kang Prime. We have Astonishing Tales #8, another minor key. This is the first appearance of Cynthia Von Doom, Dr. Doom's mother. And we have Marvel Team Up number 24. This is the first, another minor key. This is the first appearance of a Malicious, Moondog the Malicious. That's who it is. We have Captain America 155. This is the origin of Jack Monroe and William Burnside. And this is interesting because Jack Monroe actually has 3 different phases. He actually comes back as Bucky, then he becomes this sort of nomad with this sort of traditional superhero costume. Then later on in the 90s, he becomes like this a wild kind of vigilante type nomad. Very interesting of his transition as a character. And going back to Cynthia Von Doom, her story is actually very tragic. She actually is a gypsy, and then she marries Von Doom's father, and she seeks revenge on these soldiers going after his village, but she gets these powers from Mephisto, and then she ends up killing not only the people who attacked her tribe, her group. She ends up killing like the children, and then she's horrified for what these powers have given her, which was Mephisto's plan all along. And then she ends up I believe sacrificing herself or giving her soul over to Mephisto, and Mephisto keeps her soul. And then Victor Von Doom, as soon as he ages up, he actually goes and tries to get his mother back every Midsummer's Eve, and he fails most of the time, and she ends up being trapped in Mephisto's dimension. I think he eventually frees her with the help of Doctor Strange. It's actually a very tragic story. Now let's go forward again. Oh, I found another Spawn convention cover, which is number 329. And then we found some Marvel team-ups. This is Marvel team-up number 107, Spider-Man and She-Hulk. This actually might be the first battle. I'm not quite sure. I didn't even look some research on this one. And then we have Marvel team-up Spider-Man and Ant-Man number 103. This is the newsstand. This is definitely the second appearance of Taskmaster. And Marvel team-up number 13. This is Spider-Man and Captain America. Marvel team-up number 86. This is the first meeting of the Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man. This is great. This is another newsstand. And Marvel team-up number 121, another newsstand. And this is the first appearance of Frogman. And so this actually did have some spec behind it when She-Hulk She-Hulk season 1 came out. They were deciding whether or not the person in the frog suit was either going to be Frogman or his son, Leapfrog. And then we do find out that it is Leapfrog, his son, who is actually in the She-Hulk series. Then I picked up Swamp Demon number 1. This is Frank Frazetta. Too bad Frank Frazetta doesn't do any art on it, but then this is signed by the Colors J Photos. And as everybody knows, I love picking up autographs. And then Witchblade, War of the Witchblades number 126. So this was awesome. I found this in the $2 bin. Not only is it signed by Lori B, who is the cover artist of this comic book, but it is also a Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo exclusive. And so what's great about it is that I did look this up on eBay, and I found out that this does have some value in it. And I picked it up for $2, but it's worth about $60 to $70, which is awesome. So I always try to pick up anything that's signed or anything that has some sort of logo that makes it different. Either it's an expo, a convention, or a PX, or any of those sort where I feel that it might be a limited edition or a special comic book cover, something of that nature. I always pick them up because you never know if it's going to be worth anything. Then I picked up X-Force number 15. This is the first battle, or a classic battle between Deadpool and Cable. And Shadow of War of Hawkman number 1. This is a minor appearance, or I'm sorry, this is a minor key. And this is the first appearance of Fell-Ander. And this is Robin number 1. This is the third printing, and I believe this is another first appearance. This is a minor key. This is who is this? The first appearance of Lynx. Daredevil 232. This is written by Frank Miller, and this is from the Born Again series, I believe, or run. And this is the first appearance of Nuke. Yeah, I'm glad I actually picked this up. I actually do like that character. And then Superman number 53. This has a great flag cover. I thought this was pretty awesome. And then I picked up West Coast Avengers number 46. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of the West Coast Avengers. This is the first appearance of the Great Lakes Avengers. And then we have Defenders number 89. This is another minor key. This is the first appearance of Dolly Donahue, which is an ally of Defenders. She's almost like the Alfred of the group. She's like the housekeeper of Patsy Walker, who is Hellcat. And then I picked up these next 3 comic books for half off, which is awesome. They all have one thing in common, and you'll probably guess it right now. They all have like something to do with Stan Lee. So we have Rocket Raccoon number 1. This is the variant edition with this great Stan Lee Lego cover. I think this one's awesome. I got this off for 50% off, so I bought this one for $5. And then the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 13. This is great. This is a black and white Stan Lee cover on there. I believe this came from the Stan Lee website. So I thought this was awesome, and I bought this for $20. And my final snag of the day is Stan Lee Meets the Amazing Spider-Man #1 with his great homage of Amazing Fantasy #15. I think this is one of the most awesome books I've ever found. It is, I bought it for half off, which is $20. And I think I'm pretty close to grabbing all the Stan Lee meets, I think they had the Amazing Spider-Man. They also have, what else do I have? I think it's, is it Doctor Strange? Maybe? I'm not quite sure. I might have to like show, all the Amazing Spider-Man, or Stan Lee meets, the Amazing Spider-Man stuff, or meets, ... comic books on the screen. But I do know I was missing this one, and I'm glad I found it. Alright, so those are my snags. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or leave a like or a comment. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.